Hello, my sisters and brothers, family and siblings, and look what's up. Surf's up, and so is the next episode of What's the Word? Hopefully by now you've heard how hugely successful the legislative session we just wrapped up was. We had 6 bills signed by the governor, 6 bills, and did you know that 2 of those bills came directly from you, the members? That's right. Through our resolution process, members brought forward the idea of universal transitional kindergarten and merit system election reform. Those ideas will become law effective on January 1st. In this episode of What's the Word, we're going to talk to those members who brought forward these ideas and how they became the law of the land. Let's rock. Hello, my sisters and brothers, and welcome to What's the Word? And here I am in Milpitas, California, at Milpitas Unified School District at the district office with Vice President of Chapter 281, Suzette Brahma Jem. Let's get right into it. Okay, what's the word on how did you identify the need for universal TK reform?
I was at our Region 56 RPM back in fall of 2018. We were having a discussion about why some districts are funded for TK and some districts are not until the child turns age 5. There was this collective, well, that's not right. And then it was, well, maybe someone should write a resolution about it. And so our area director, Michelle Kessinger, asked that I and Debbie Narvez co-write it together. It's overwhelming to think that a simple conversation could end up so big. My own grandson's going to benefit from it. He's only 2 right now. And so it's just really exciting that our school districts, that they will be funded for the support for all these young kids.
And Suzette, you helped change lives. Can I give you a hug?
Yes. We have the means to make change. Don't hesitate to change something. If you see something that isn't right, you may end up being able to help change that.
The best time to hit kids is, their first 5 years.
Absolutely.
So if we can get all these kids in transitional kindergarten as they're 4 years old, by the time they reach regular kindergarten, they already know what's going on. And unless you have somebody that can bring them up to par, then it's going to continue for them to be behind every year as they go forward. I am lucky enough to have parents who thought education was something you needed. By the time I started kindergarten, I knew my ABCs, I knew my colors, I knew my numbers, I could even read simple words. So I would like that for every child that's 4 years old. Talk to people, at your RPM, see if anybody else is interested or have some ideas on how you could do these things. And if you do your homework and you know what you're talking about, your fellow members across the state will more than likely help you out. Hey, I feel like a little kid.
All right, my sisters and brothers, here we are. I'm going to go virtual at this point to Ocean View, Chapter 375 in Area H with the chapter president, Jason Bozarth. Tell us, my brother, how did you identify the need for merit system reform?
Essentially, what had happened was there was 2 other chapters that had helped us with a protest, with a board action. They came to us and they said, we want to invest in the merit system. And that's my cat with Butch. So, we went to these campaigns, we went and we saw what the districts did and the way that they responded to us. I mean, the sheer contempt and the disdain that they showed us. So we saw that And we said, we can't let this stand. I mean, I personally have never been one to abide a bully. So when I saw what the district was doing, we said, we have to change this. We have to make this right. I had two real jobs or purposes in this bill. One was to craft the argument. What is the moral reason that we are going to be pursuing this? What is the why? And that was the argument that I had to craft, and I had to work with my other chapter presidents, and we had to kind of move forward with.
What does it mean to you to see your idea become law, and what did it change?
It was kind of a shock, but it was like there was elation, there was all these different emotions, but most of all was vindication. Because so much of the time we're convinced that you have to be, a position of power. You have to be this politician before you can make a real change. But seeing it made into law, seeing it actually happen, there was that elation, but there was a vindication because we can do this. You just need to be tenacious, and you have to be brave, because you have to be willing to change things. Somebody who's looking at wanting to make change, don't be afraid. CSEA is the foundation upon which you do not need to be afraid. This is what we do. This is why CSEA is here. It is to provide the foundation upon which that you can go and right wrongs. And if you look at this and you say, I'm not going to be afraid, that's first step. And it's the hardest, but that first step, once you take it, you would be amazed at what you can accomplish. You can accomplish anything.
All right, my brothers and sisters, big thank you goes out to Jason Bozarth for making that step and being tenacious and helping make a law. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
That's it, my sisters and brothers. Isn't it amazing that through our strength and unity, we are able to take our ideas and turn them into laws? This is the power to the people, if I've ever seen it. I hope you'll bring your ideas for laws to help improve the lives of our members and students to our next annual conference in July. And I'll see you in the next What's the Word?